So, about a week ago, I was on Twitter, or whatever you want to call it nowadays, but somebody on Twitter just uploaded a full-length episode of Family Guy, like the whole thing. And I didn't really have anything to do, so I just decided to watch the episode, and it was season 5, episode 3, and it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, but I noticed some things about the episode. The episode starts off with Peter just drinking with his friends, and I guess they forgot that he had to pick up his whole daughter. So he and his friends pull up to the skate rink that she was at and ended up dancing, and that's where that one scene comes from where you see everybody breakdancing on the skate rink. But either way, after he gets done with that whole sequence, he just heads on home and forgets to again pick up his own daughter. She gets mad and she was like, this wouldn't happen if I had my own car. So then everybody was like, yeah, that seems about right. Let's go. Let's do that. So they go and get a car. Ended up actually buying a tank, but that's not really important right now. She didn't get the car that she wanted, so she decided to get a job and pay for her own car. Where she decides to work is a ripoff of Walmart in real life, but in the Family Guy, they call it Superstore USA. When Meg lets the family know where she's about to start working, Brian gets very upset and says,
"Giant megastores like Superstore USA are ruining this country. They don't pay their employees a decent wage or give them health benefits."
Which at the time was true. According to a 2005 article from Reed Abelson, Susan Chambers, a senior executive at the time, says, as the nation's largest employer, Walmart cannot help but be entangled in the increasingly contentious debate over how to best provide health care to working Americans. Many of the company's 1.3 million employees are drawn from the most vulnerable part of the national labor pool. People who can only find low-paying jobs, who frequently cannot afford health coverage and have no ability to absorb the kind of bank-breaking inflation in medical costs the country has experienced since the late 1990s. Around this time, medical care to low-income families were pretty limited, but that's a topic for another discussion. Another thing to note is the pay. A 2007 article from Berkeley states that Walmart paid lower wages and less benefits compared to other retailers. In 2005, the average pay was $9.68 per hour, which I believe is an insane wage to live off of living in California.
Oh, Peter, Superstore USA is taking all my business.
Superstore USA is taking all my business is a pretty powerful line from this episode, since a few characters in the episode lose their business, like Mort, Cleveland, and of course Peter, who ends up working for Superstore USA later in the episode. In season 2 of the finale of King of the Hill, they spoke on this topic as well, except they dubbed the store Megalomart. This store ran many small business owners out of their own business, forcing them to look for work and end up in the same store that shut them down. This, of course, included Hank, since Megalomart started selling propane at a lower price. Although insanely looked down upon, Hank ends up working at the company due to some goofy circumstances. With all the experience the previous business owners had, the company still forced them to wear trainee badges, making the more senior workers not take them as seriously. This, of course, ends up causing a literal explosion.
You never ever want to put stress on the valve. You'll cause a gas leak.
A research essay from Loyola University conducted a study of Walmart that opened up in the west side of Chicago, September 2006. This study showed that the probability of losing your business rose on how close you were to the Walmart. The survey showed that between 2007 and 2008, 82 out of 306 enterprises went out of business that were within a 4-mile radius of the Walmart. Okay, so I'm re-recording this portion of the video. I am sick, and you just go ahead and excuse that. But you probably wonder why I made the video in general. Honestly, I didn't really have any real reason. I just wanted to talk about something. Just wanted to yap, to be honest. I was just doing research and I just thought it was some cool things to cover. So, depending on how this video does, I guess I'll just keep making videos. I like doing research. I like talking about random stuff. So I don't know. If you like it, let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching.